Hey everybody, Aaron here, another interesting topic. Today I'm reacting to memes. And I'm gonna shout and swear and rip my shirt off and no, I'm really not, please don't, right? But it's so nice here in Rochester. I'm recording outside and I can hear right over there's a crazy robin going off. We've got some finches, it's wonderful. So welcome to today. We're gonna look at some memes. I'm gonna react to some memes about Christians in the church and all that stuff. So let's get into it. Oh, I see. If you need the threat of eternal torture to be a good person, you're not a good person, right? No, puffin makes it true because it's cute, right? Anyway, okay. I hear where you come from. I'll agree. If you're a person of nonviolence, because you're afraid, well, you're not brave. You're just afraid. But we can apply this too. Do you pay your taxes? Well, yeah, well, why? Because, well, if I don't, I'll go to jail. Does that mean you're not a good citizen? See, so you got to be careful about pushing these. If you need the threat of eternal torture to be a good person, you're not a good person. And that's an age-old meme, an age-old idea, but it's not true. That's a misunderstanding of the Christian faith. Now, granted, a lot of people have this misunderstanding. I had this misunderstanding for a while. Let me tell you what it's really about. The idea of hell, and it's not that he's going to torture people who didn't follow random rules. I mean, come on, let's get, if you're gonna make memes about this, you gotta understand this. The Christian faith is about acting truly human, the way God always intended us. And those who act truly human, the way God always intended us, are people who don't lie, cheat, steal, have intimate relations outside of a committed marriage relationship, who don't covet and murder, who forgive, who give to everybody. I mean, we're not doing that because we have to, but we do that because we resemble true humanity, which resembles God, because in the beginning we were all created in God's image. So there you go. So come on, if you're going to put this up, eternal torture, come on. If you're following God just because you're afraid of getting tortured, well, I once heard a guy say, well, I'm a Christian because I think that, God's stronger than Satan and I want to come out on the winning side, right? Okay, that was like 30 years ago I heard that nearly. So yeah, that's wrong, right? Everybody, so I can agree with this meme. But then also I understand that, come on, get a clue. You're out of your league here. You're setting up in logic class. You may have heard the straw man syndrome, right? Where you're setting up a straw man to punch at when that really doesn't exist. You just needed an opponent. Okay, let's get to the next one. Oh, yes, the Dos Equis. The Dos Equis man, the coolest man in the world. I don't always argue with atheists, but when I do, I realize they know way more about the Bible than I do. Well, you know what? Telling you the truth, I meet a lot of atheists. I do. And they don't know anything about the Bible. They have the idea of the previous meme, the puffin. That's the idea. They don't know anything about the Bible. You know what? Actually, Christians don't know a lot about the Bible because, well, we get lazy and we're busy. And that's why discipleship is so important. But why would an atheist know anything? The only thing an atheist might know about the Bible is that what they learned when they were a kid and then they left because they were angry. Now, I meet a lot of those. Or the pastor or the church didn't give them good answers to their harder questions, and so they blew out. That's what most atheists are easy. Atheists are easy. I mean that. Agnostics, they're the hard ones. Atheists are just mad. Atheists are just mad like a child over in the corner pouting, well, if you don't do what I want, I'm just gonna, go away and pout over here, atheist. I don't believe in you anyway. Okay, those are easy. They're just mad. Atheists don't know anything about the Bible. They're just mad because their questions weren't answered. Or grandpa died when they were a kid and they prayed and grandpa still died and now they're just really mad. Or, let's see, or they say, well, how come kids get bone cancer? And okay, well, you don't have a good answer for that. So you get mad and say, well, I'm not going to believe at all. When you're not really looking for answers, atheists don't know the Bible. They may know some proof texts that they use to complain about, but they don't know anything. That right there, come on, shoot, grow up. That's a stupid, come on. You're just trying to show you're smarter than somebody with that. Come on, you're an idiot. Oh, shouldn't say that. So here again, like the previous one, God forgive me, I shouldn't be cursing anyone. Okay? We don't, that's part of Jesus, right? You don't even call people idiots because you're judging them in the image, they're the image of God, and you're not for that. Do atheists know that? No, they don't know that. All right. Oh, here's one. And okay. Oh, someone who's really trying to be important. Philip Slater. I don't know who Philip Slater is. In my personal experience, it's easier to find an atheist practicing the teachings of Jesus than a Christian. All right. Are Christians hypocrites? Yeah. Are atheists? Well, no, because they don't believe in anything. Right here again, atheists. Okay, so if we dissolve Jesus into a guru, straw man guru, here again, like that, the logic's like if we just say Jesus was a teacher of love, then we can say, oh, the people who love and accept everything, they're more Jesus. No, they're not. You see, what Jesus was love, but it was a very specific kind of love, and it was for people's betterment. It wasn't just saying do whatever you flippin' want to. I mean, come on, atheists who practice, and the picture, right? The guy holding up a flower and an angry-looking Christian, right? Okay, yeah, you can judge here, right? And when Jesus said, "Don't judge," Jesus said, "Don't judge," and that's what this is. Wait a minute. Are they? See, a Christian knows they're not supposed to judge, and maybe they don't try to, but this guy's doing it for joy. And I've seen people put this on their Facebook pages. And like, come on, really? Now, see, here's the thing. The gospel of Jesus Christ isn't about acceptance. The gospel isn't acceptance and love, greeting card LUV, which says you can do whatever you stinking want to. Do you do that for kids? My kids are inside right now. Do I let them stay up all hours, eat food that'll make them unhealthy? Do I let them drive the car while drinking? You see that? Oh, but they want to. That's what they were, or torture our cats. Do I let them torture cats? Not that they would. They love the cats. But what if they were broken and wanted to? See, so everybody has these ideas of what God is, and Jesus usually looks like, when you dissolve Jesus into a guru, he looks like you. When you don't take him seriously, read about him, the revelation of God, and seek and sharpen your steel with other Christians, with other people who are trying to understand, then you can make Jesus look like you. Here's the joke. In the beginning, God created people in his image, and we've been returning the favor ever since. You make Jesus into look like what you want him to, and you make him the God you want him to look like, so you can be perfect and those other people are not. See, these are pathetic. These are pathetic attempts to virtue signal that some people are better Christians than Christians, when in fact they know nothing about the Christian faith whatsoever. And that's, I get a joy out of teaching. Teaching is one of my gifts, right? I love it. And I get the joy out of showing people just what Jesus is all about. It is a joy. I love talking to atheists because they hear and they understand and they want to know more. And I'm kidding you not. That's one of my joys in life, is talking to atheists, because they're just kind of mad at God. And we can figure out a way to get them not mad. It's easy. These memes are pathetic. These memes are just people trying to show that, John Lennon, imagine there's no heaven, we just love. Where does love come from? Right? What does it all look like? It's not just blind acceptance. Y'all are playing. Y'all play acting. So knock it off. All right, that's it. These are stupid. I'll see you later.